Back to the YouTube channel Optimistic Education. So today's topic is alpha ray scattering experiment, and in this experiment we're going to study the internal structure of atom. It was actually conducted by Rutherford. He was actually a scientist who did an experiment to study the internal structure of atom. From this experiment he tried to find out that what was the charge of the nucleus, which was actually positive. From this experiment we will try to get out into conclusion that the nucleus was positively charged. So for this experiment, what did Rutherford do? He took some apparatus. He took radioactive element, that was radium, and he took photographic light, photographic screen, as well as he took a gold foil, which was similar to that of the aluminum foil. The gold foil contained around 1000 to 1500 nucleus in it. Now, in this experiment, what he did, he used a source of light to heat up this radium. As soon as the radium was being heated up, it produces some alpha rays. As we know that alpha rays are positively charged. This alpha ray is nothing but helium-2 plus ion. This helium-2 plus ion, that is nothing but alpha rays, was allowed to pass through the gold foil. Now, this gold foil, we know that it contains around 1000 to 1500 atoms in it. Rutherford actually tried to study what was there inside the atom. He tried to study the internal environment of the atom. Now, as soon as the rays passed through the atom, he observed the behavior of the rays, of the alpha rays, in the photographic film. A photographic film is nothing but is the light sensitive film, in which when the alpha rays strike the film, it produces some dots, light dots in it. So he studied the behavior of these light dots over the photographic film. Now, as soon as the ray of light passed, that is the alpha rays passed through the atom, he observed that some of the rays just got deflected from its path, some of the rays just got reflected or deflected at an angle of 90 degrees, and most of the rays just passed through the atom. The reason behind this conclusion, or the reason behind this observation, was that alpha rays, which was positively charged, it got struck to the nucleus and it got reflected. We know that like charges always repel each other, so alpha rays is positively charged. Nucleus, as it repelled alpha rays, which was positive, so nucleus was also positively charged. Since it was positively charged, that is why it was able to repel each other. Now, from this observation, he concluded that nucleus was positively charged. The next thing is that most of the rays just passed through the nucleus, near the nucleus. So from this experiment, or from this observation, he could say that most of the space inside the atom were empty.